Achieving an aesthetic body is doable by any boy, teen, and young man, and I'm the proof of it. As a teenager, I was skin and bones and bullied for it. Weighing around 110 pounds at 13, I was weak and fragile. It was time to show my spirit it could have a well-built home. So now, at 25 years old, I'm weighing around 176 pounds, a diced-out young man, and respected for it. Without a great body, I believe a man is only a shell of his true potential physical outreach. The problem is, not everybody's forging their bodies, and most of them don't do it the right way. Chicos of this world are looking to get it quickly and instantly. Meanwhile, chads know that it's gonna take some time to achieve a Greek god physique, but it's gonna be guaranteed. In this video, I will show you a 4-part formula that you can apply into your everyday workouts to become aesthetics, or in my words, to become a lean, mean machine physique. This formula has been acquired by my 10 years of working out. Let's get into it. The first variable of the formula is to train like a savage. I mean several different things by that. Notably, the concept of failure. You're either a go-to failure or you're a failure to build muscle. You only need to trigger your muscle tissues to cause a change and increase muscle mass. The trigger is either stress, tension, or damage. By reaching failure of your repetition or your set, you actually are hitting the 3 conditions named above pretty hardcore, which turns out into increased muscle growth. Too often I see young dudes in the gym stopping prior to reaching failure during their workouts or being obsessed with their training program regime. Hell, they aren't even breaking a sweat, their ass crack's not even wet. I'm not necessarily always feeling my set or my repetition, but I'm goddamn sure that there's at least one set in my exercise where one more repetition will have been fatal. So, how often do you fail while you work out? When was the last time you needed a spot? Go to failure or die skinny, my man. Then, you need to be present. Dr. Andrew Huberman once said that the better you are at contracting and isolating muscles, the faster you will get desired effects on those muscles. According to this quote, if you are not present in the moment, if you are distracted by your phone, scrolling in between sets, how on earth are you actually feeling the mind and muscle connection? You are hindering your gains just by being not mentally in the now. From there, on the moment, growl, use heavy weights, control your breathing through your nose, send a simple text or change a song, but nothing more. Are you giving your full attention to the present and making gains, or are you thinking about some other bullshit? The next point is that it's an upper body game. Now don't get me wrong here, every muscles across our bodies are important. Your body won't look as great if some parts are missing attention, but the goal is to look aesthetic. You can focus on a specific group of muscles to refine your look quicker. The highest priority groups are boulder shoulders, sick chest, bulging biceps, and tight abs. Then focus on the back, triceps, trapezius, quadriceps, glutes, and everything in between. I found a very recent survey online and it said that 423 women were interrogated about which muscle group is more attractive. They answered arms, which came out on top with 28%, then chest with 21%, and shoulders at 19%. Let's not lie to ourselves here. Achieving an aesthetic body means that we want to look good naked, and we need to work on what looks good first. If your time is scarce, attention span short, or you're trying to build a habit of training, focus on high priority muscle group to set up the positive feedback loop as fast as possible. Remember, it's an upper body game. Reaching failure, present consciousness, upper body game, this is how you train like a savage. The second part of the formula is that time is key. When I speak about time, it comes back to 2 things. First, consistency. One workout every month is not enough. You need to find and repeat a frequency of working out that is not too overwhelming and not too dispersed. That gives birth to the concept of consistency. I'm at a level where working out 7 days a week ain't a problem, but for you little bony boy, start by targeting 3 workouts every week. The more consistent you are, the better your body will transform itself. I guarantee that anyone going 3 times a week at the gym over a long period of time will have or has a better shape than people going in short bursts of time. The only reason why I'm better looking than 99% of people my age is because I just never stopped, or if I did stop, I would get back to it incessantly. Secondly, it does not happen over time. You need sleep. Rome did not build itself in one day, just like a Clash of Clans village townhouse 12. Our bodies are the same. It deserves constant attention, work, and effort. You either keep sculpting it or you lose it. The building itself actually happens while we sleep. Sleep is the most important tool to effectively create muscle mass. No amount of effort will compensate for sleep benefits on your muscles. This is why time is so important. You actually require sleep to eventually have an aesthetic physique. But that's not a problem. Having savage workout leads to a restful sleep. You need to master your sleep or you will mess with your Greek god physique potential. The third part of the formula is that fuel is either a bonus or a malus. Food, or as I like to say fuel, is not that important at first when you are skinny, but it can slow down your progress. Don't quote me here, but you can get decent results without necessarily having a diet dialed in. Take me for example. I've always eaten what my mom cooked for the past 20 years and I still achieve a top 10% physique. Sometimes I eat seasoned chicken and rice, yes, I give it to you. But other times I ate frozen pizzas and chicken nuggets, and both of them with french fries. The thing is, I made goddamn sure I was working out twice as hard to compensate for my poor diet. Let's just say that if your goal is to speedrun an aesthetic physique, then make sure you eat accordingly. But if you actually are already fat, a poor diet is not excusable in your process to be lean. I then recommend exploring intermittent fasting, but that's material for another video. Fuel up right or compensate for harder workouts. The fourth and final part of the formula is that FX and aesthetics are everything. Everything I just mentioned above means nothing if you don't actually apply the effects. Some of them are major effects and others are minors. The first major effect is lightening. A great lightening over your body makes all the difference in how your body looks. Just like my thumbnail, I took the time to place the light at the right angle so it would make my muscles pop out. Without the right lights, I too look like shit. The next effect is hair. A hairy stud may look manly, but muscle definition wise, he looks shitty. Shave up first, then look yourself again in the mirror. You'll see a big difference. A pump with a tan is a third effect that you need to control. Pump and a tan will take your muscle definition from high to actually OLED model with a crystal clear sight. They're both temporary effects, but they are essential to show up the extent of your physique. Just like bodybuilders in competition, they are pumping behind the scenes and applying spray tan to look great. Do some push-ups and get daily sunlight and be amazed of how much your body has changed in a couple of minutes. Finally, the fourth major effect that you need to play with is posing. Tell someone that they're in shape and likely they'll hit you with the front double biceps. This shows off the bicep nicely. But what if you learn to pose and look good from different angles with different parts of your body? You are going to hit amazing angle to look aesthetic even without having reached your final form. You have to learn how to pose these muscles that you're working hard on to show the depth of their definition. Learn these effects before judging and comparing thyself with others. There we have it. You know the formula and you have control over it. Repeat savage workouts throughout the year with somewhat good fuel, then use a combination of FX to look aesthetics. If you like the video, make sure to drop a like or a comment and please subscribe to don't miss anything I post out for our youth. Here, we never peak because the best is yet to come. Peace!